Clap. Just, yes.
Okay, is that starting?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So introduce yourself, tell us what's your name.
Okay. My name is David Bore. I was born and raised in Zimbabwe. What makes me tick? I feel like I've reached this stage in my life, this point in my life where Jesus has become the center, where whatever his vision is, whatever his plans are, that's what makes me tick. That's what gets me up. And honestly, there's nothing in between. So that's what makes me tick. What community means to me is family.
It means family.
Yeah.
So that might be family.
Being a family and friends.
The two words are interchangeable. Who are the people you surround yourself with? What's the environment you're in? That is what community is to me. Where do you go when things are tough? Where do you go when things are not tough, when things are good? That's your home, that's your community, that's your family. And that's what it means to me. So if I was to answer the question, have I made community here for myself? I would say I have. It started off really small, just a few friends.
People who I can trust.
My church community.
I think I've got existing connections and bonds.
But it's grown since then, and it's become a thing of we as a community have grown into this group. It's actually my Bible study, my life group is what we call it. Those are the people that I'm closest to. Those are the people I, go to. Those are the people that come to me. And yeah, that's what I would say my community is, in a sense. A moment I would say the community came through for me would probably be recently, actually, in the last 2 months. I'm an international student, as I said earlier, and my visa got rejected, so I had to go back home. I had to go back to Zimbabwe. And it was in that time, it was a very uncertain time. I was unsure of what was going to happen next. Was I going to finish my degree? Was I going to come back? It was a whole thing, but it was in that time my community really stepped up. They helped me up in so many different ways. They encouraged me. They were checking up on me. They were calling me numerous times. And even in resources I was lacking in, they always chipped in. They always helped me out. I was never, lacking anything. And it was really, really important for me in that time to have community. And I think they really came through. So I'm grateful for that. There are times where I've had to show up for my community because you know how it is, it's life. We run into so many different situations, so many different problems, and things happen. And in that and with that, I have had to sort of step up in that regard and help out the best way I could. Obviously, I can't do everything, but whatever I could do, I tried to do, and I tried to be there for them in those situations.
A sense that no one's alone, that we all have belonging.
Yeah.
You're always there for each other. It's reciprocal as well. You're there for them and they're there for you.
Show up for each other. People who show up for each other and encourage each other and pull the people through.
Why I think community is important in Australia for migrants, the Black community, is because we are such a minority. It's easy to feel alone. It's easy to feel like you're by yourself. It's easy to feel like it's just you in this world. It's just you in the struggle.
I feel like it's the thing that's missing. Yeah, so it's the thing I'm working on at the moment because it's hard, man.
It is.
Yeah.
Especially a place like Melbourne where it's you're not, let's say, the majority of the people. It can be very difficult.
For sure.
But then with that community, you actually realize that you have a lot of people there for you. You have a lot of people there, cheering you on. And it really helps because if you're stuck alone, if you're stuck in that space where it's just you, it's very hard to kind of come out of that. It's one of those things, you need other people around you in life, in general, in whatever you do. you can't do it by ourselves. We need other people. What encouragement I would give to someone who feels alone and lacks community is probably keep going. Keep going, keep trying.
Be a part of different communities, meet different people from different walks of life.
Find your group of people, put that effort in, and respect each other.
Amazing. Yeah.
So just don't be too shy. We're all here for the same reason. We're all here for some fun times. So just go out, try something new.
Don't be afraid of doing something which is good, because people could be misunderstood. And therefore, if you're misunderstood, you can form a community of misunderstood people. But again, when we have the power or the knowledge to enable people to understand things or to become part of a community, then we shouldn't be afraid to try.
Put yourself out there. The time will come, and there's going to come a time where that community is going to come and surround you. And in that, never settle. Never settle. It's better to be alone than to be in the wrong community, because you can actually turn and end up being, something that you don't want to be. So it's okay to be alone in these times, but don't give up. The time will come. Keep pushing, keep going. That community is going to surround you. What determines my character as David is imitation. I wake up every day and I'm trying to be like someone else. And I frame my whole life, everything I do is to be like that person. And that person is Jesus Christ. Every day I wake up and I want to be a little more like him every single day. And that's what frames and shapes my character. It's David and then Jesus.